TIP is back. It has avoided relegation, staying in the LCS. I'm here with Gate right now, who, I remember a couple weeks in, you were like, people shouldn't underestimate TIP. Like, everybody thinks we're just going to get relegated.
Yep.
Now, you did it going to relegations, but you didn't get relegated. Kind of reflecting on the past 9 weeks of the LCS, how do you feel about TIP this split?
We were kind of on the uprise after the first 3 weeks. We were doing well, but we kind of fell into a slump. I feel like a lot of the issues that plagued us in the regular season we've been fixing. So maybe that's why we look a little better in relegations. But I think TIP is a weird team. It's really hard to know what we're going to end up doing.
Now, I've been asking everybody this question, but it's really interesting because I think going into relegations, it's hard for the audience and some of the analysts to really predict how things are going to play out because, like, the challenger team specifically playing their own thing, and it's like they might look good there.
Right.
Same thing, you might look weak in the LCS, but ultimately you're good. For you, what were your expectations? Like, was this basically what you expected? I mean, it was one-sided for almost all those games, I felt.
I think it's exactly that. The LCS is the LCS and NACS is the NACS. You're going to look better if you're a strong team in the NACS, but once you play the LCS teams, even the bottom tier teams, actually Renegades have been looking really good, but it's just really different, like a whole new world maybe. Just on stage especially, because most of the players, they struggle with no stage experience from playing in NACS. So having played in the LCS for 9 weeks, I think we felt that we were the stronger team after all that.
Okay. So for you guys, there was a lot of confidence coming into the Apex match?
Yeah, I feel like most of us actually thought we were going to 3-0, but that's a little overconfidence. I expected our score today. I think we 3-1 them, maybe drop a game. So it was exactly as I felt it would play out.
So it happened. Now you have some time to sort of rebuild and all that kind of thing. I mean, should we, and ultimately maybe this isn't your decision, but is there any expectation that maybe TIP will look a little differently at the next start of the next split?
I guess right now it's really unclear. I think it won't be too different, but who knows? Anything can happen in the off season.
Right. Or I guess maybe we should call it mid-season.
Yeah, I guess it's the mid-season. The off season's at the end of the year.
Yeah. So I guess because it's funny because I've been trying to figure out what to call it too because people are like off season's here and I'm like I feel like off season there's some changes that happen in mid season. The crazy stuff happens in off season. Mm-hmm. So, all right, now what is next for the team? Outside of any possible changes, but what happens next? Because I know there's a pretty big amount of downtime between now and the start of the next split.
For me, at least, I don't know exactly what the whole team is going to be doing. I want to spend some time practicing, maybe visit Korea, just maybe a month or so. I know our Koreans also want to go home for a while, so maybe we just all go together. So I think we're going to just take this time off. Everyone's going to go home for a while, rest up, and then maybe I go Korea.
Yeah. Have you previously been to Korea?
No, that'll be the first time, but hopefully I'll go with someone that speaks Korean so I don't get lost and die.
Don't get lost and die. That'll affect TIP possibly next split. So you haven't been before. What is the attraction to you? Is it actually just going on vacation, or is it like really wanting to try that solo queue or dynamic queue or whatever you want to call it that is so sought after across the world?
I guess it's a little of everything. I want to go there. I want to have a good time. I want to get some practice in. I need some food, and that's about it.
Nice. Should we expect to see like the transition from Gate to like NA Faker when you come back?
Yeah. Don't have too high of expectations. Maybe just a little better.
All right. Any predictions for how tomorrow's going to go?
Actually, it's so hard to say. The first day, I actually expected TDK to lose to Dignitas 3-0.
Right.
Really shocked about yesterday, but it's a toss-up. But at least Apex they faced TDK in the NACS finals.
Right.
And they came out ahead. So I guess Apex, but maybe a closer series than we think.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see. I think that's tomorrow at noon. Is there anything that you would like to say to your fans out there?
Well, the season's over. We made it through relegation, guys. Expect a brand new TIP next season. Thanks for supporting us.
Well, thank you so much, Gate, for the interview, and congratulations on staying in the LCS. I'm Travis Gafford, and this is Yahoo Esports.